All right, y'all, man. It's your boy Humble Elite 2 times for me. Back in the video, man. For me, follow the Instagram at Humble Elite 2 times. Now, look, just today's time we're talking about what are spirit guides. Now, look, for today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything. I'm also giving you a shout out to the Most High for giving me these amazing downloads, dropping this amazing good information on me from no cap. Excuse me. I'm also giving you a shout out to myself as well for wanting to receive this good information and give out this good information as well. I'm also giving you a shout out to everyone and to y'all. Bro, y'all literally take energy out of y'all's day to come rock with me, share my love and support, you feel me? I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much. More than love, always deeply. I'm also sending good positive energy, good positive protection, good positive healing, and good positive energy towards everyone always deeply. Also, if you want to book a one-on-one consultation with me, DM me on my Instagram at Humble Elite 2 times. I'm gonna say it one more time. If you want to book a one-on-one consultation with me, DM me on my Instagram at Humble Elite 2 times. Now let's go ahead and get ready into the video. What are spirit guides? Now look, right, spirit guides, right? Spirit guides, they come in a lot of different forms, a lot of different shapes, a lot of different sizes, a lot of different energies, right? So with spirit guides, like for an example, right, I have my dog in the house with me, right? Right now, you guys, obviously can't see the dog at the moment, but you may have like seen my dog in one of my videos or video like on like the chair or whatever, right? But your dog, your cat could be considered your spirit guide. A plant that you're just very drawn to, very attractive to, that could be your spirit guide. Like a lot of times people's spirit guides are animals, like honestly. Like a lot of times your spirit guide is an animal. Like what's an animal that you're just very attracted to? Like what's an animal that you just find really cool? Like if you had to be an animal, you would definitely choose that animal, no hesitation, without a doubt. Then that's probably maybe your spirit guide. Then your spirit guide is somebody who like they watch over you, and they're also like they help you in life, and they kind of like help guide you in a way. They help guide you. They do help guide you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to spirit guides deeply. Now, with the spirit guides, like I said, they come in many different shapes and sizes. So your spirit guide could literally be your dog. Or, your spirit guide could literally be your cat, right? Especially cats, because cats are very spiritual. I'm not saying dogs aren't spiritual either. Dogs are very spiritual as well. But cats, they're on a whole nother... Cats are on a whole nother energy of spiritual out. Cats are on a whole nother Cats are on a whole nother level of spirituality. There we go. So with cats, right, this is why you may be drawn to a certain cat. Me personally, I'm drawn to all black cats, right? I've never had a cat before, but if I ever do get a cat or cats, it has to be an all black cat. Like I don't want no cat unless it is all black. That's just, what I'm saying? Like I'm very connected to ancient Kemet, which a lot of people know it as Egypt, right? I used to be an ancient Kemet in one of my past lives, right? So I'm very connected to ancient Kemet, and I still have respect for all the cats, but I just prefer, if I had to get a cat, it would have to be an all black cat, and I would definitely, put jewelry on it and treat it with good respect, right? Now, when it comes to, and also cats are also good luck, right? They're good energy, they protect you from low vibrational spirits. Cause here's another thing too, bro. Just because you don't see things doesn't mean they're not around you, bro. It could be spirits and beings all around you. They could live in your house with you. But if you're not aware, if you're not in tuned enough, then you may not even realize it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times you've been in your house, you've been in your apartment, and you hear something move, but it's just you in the house? What you think that is, bro? That's the whole spirit in your house. That's the whole being in your house. And they letting you know they in your house too. Or should I say y'all's house? Because I guess they live with you now. Maybe so. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to scare nobody, bro. I'm just being honest, bro. Like, seriously. Now, look, right? When it comes to your spirit guides, they're there to what? Spirit guides. They're there to what? They're there to guide you, right? So this could be like your great-great-great-great-grandmother, but she might have reincarnated and now she's a cat, right? See, it's a deeper meaning to why you get animals. You don't just get animals just, oh, I just got an animal. No, it's a deeper meaning to your animal, right? See, let's say, for an example, your grandma just recently transcended, right? 2 months later, you decide to get a cat. You never bought a cat a day in your life, never had a cat a day in your life, never touched a cat a day in your life. And you get this cat, and it just reminds you so much of your grandmother, right? You just build a very deep connection with it. Because, right, that might actually be your grandmother. Because like this, bro, like I've said before, if you have a soul, you are a multidimensional being. You don't die. You never died. You've always been alive. So, since you are, since you are a multidimensional being and you have a soul, you don't necessarily have to reincarnate into a goddess or a god body. You can reincarnate into an animal or, one of the elements. So you can reincarnate as fire or, water, etc. Like, you don't have to necessarily reincarnate as the goddess, the godlike body, physiques, you know what I'm saying, etc. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, like buying cats, buying dogs, buying fishes. Like I remember when I was young, I used to like get fishes, you know, the fish bowls or whatever, right? And I love turtles. I don't have a turtle. I actually want a turtle. I think I want a turtle. That would be pretty cool. Maybe so. Like I love turtles. I love all the turtles. Like the snap. I know a lot of people don't like the snapping turtles. I get it, but me personally, I love the turtles, man. You know what I'm saying? Very chill vibe. You know what I'm saying? High vibrational energy. You know what I'm saying? That's probably one of my spirit guides as well, is the turtles. You know what I'm saying? Maybe so, but I love the turtles. Peace to the turtles, man. Much gratitude deeply to the turtles. And you know, so yes, your spirit guides, right? They're there to what? It's literally in the name. Guide. They're there to guide you. They're there to help you on your destination. They're here to help you on your journey. Now they're not gonna do everything for you, but they're more so like assisting you and help guiding you in the right direction, right? So let's say, for an example, right, you might be thinking, well, okay, Ali, how could my dog be my spirit guide and I can't even talk to my dog? You are looking at that from a negative point of view. You are looking at that from a negative standpoint. You are looking at that from a negative low vibrational energy, right? Your dogs talk to you, but are you aware enough to realize it? My dog talks to me all the time. My dog doesn't have to verbally say English words, but my dog talks. Yes, my dog talks. It doesn't talk English, but it talks. It talks in her language, right? You see what I'm saying? And not just that, if you really pay attention to dogs and animals, they're telepathical. They talk to each other telepathy too. Yes, they can talk verbally too. We've seen it, but they also talk a lot of them talk telepathically as well, right? You know what I'm saying? This is why like two cats could gang up on another cat and it didn't even verbally say a word to each other. They didn't meow or nothing. They just immediately knew to go straight to that, gang up on that cat. Telepathy. You know what I'm saying? Telepathy, right? Connecting the energy, right? Telepathy is very real. I've talked about telepathy multiple times before. So yes, your spirit guides, they're here to help you and guide you, right? And your spirit guides, they, like I said, they can come in many different shapes and sizes. Your spirit guide could literally be your dog. Your dog could be like your protector and help, you know, because you know dogs are very big on protecting, right? Because of their genetics and how the way they were designed, right? And their ancestors are the wolves, right? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of, I'm just gonna be honest with you, I've had multiple pit bulls before. A lot of dogs are actually made in a lab. I'm just gonna be honest with you, bro. Not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. Just being honest with you. A lot of dogs don't have a soul. A lot of them, they may have a spirit, but a lot of dogs don't have a soul. I'm just being honest with you, bro. Now look, right? Now with your spirit guides, like I said, they're here to help guide you, right? But the thing is, your spirit guides, they are trying to help you. But if you are not paying attention, if you are not listening, you're not gonna see the signs. Like my dog, she helps me a lot. But if I'm not paying attention to the signs, or if I'm not in tune with myself enough, how am I gonna be in tune enough with her to realize what she's trying to tell me? You see what I'm saying, bro? So, you know, it goes back, a lot of things go back to self, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna be able to help nobody if you're not even helping yourself. How are you gonna raise a kid if you're not even raising yourself properly and correctly, and you're aware of that as well? You see what I'm saying? So, you know, your spirit guides are there to help guide you. They're there to help, you know, help you on your journey. You know, when you feel lost, when you feel down, when you just feel like you don't know really what to do, you feel like giving up, right? Your spirit guides are there to help, you know, push you back up and to help, hey, be like, hey, no, this isn't over. This is the beginning of a new chapter. You know, let's go over here. Let's go in this lane. Let's get out of this negative left lane. Let's get in this right lane. Let's get in the right lane, right? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, your spirit guides are there to help you and guide you, right? Like, for an example, right? You ever seen, like, movies or cartoons and, like, this one character just be, like, drawn to bees and, like, wherever they go, the bee just always be, like, on its shoulder or something? Spirit guide. Spirit guide. Or, like, you ever had a friend where, like, wherever, anytime you see them, they always got their cat with them. No matter what y'all doing, a cat is always with them. Spirit guide, right? See what I'm saying? Or, like, another example would be, like, no matter where he go, no matter where she goes, she always brings her pet worm in her jar with her every day. Anytime y'all link up, anytime you see her, even when you on FaceTime with her, she got her pet worm everywhere with her. Spirit guide. Like I said, bro, spirit guides come in many different shapes, many different forms, many different energies, bro, and that's real. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, spirit guides are very cool, they're very creative, and a lot of spirit guides, if not all of them, they're very down to earth. You know what I'm saying? They're really here to help you and help guide you in the right direction. But like I said, they're not going to do everything for you. They're not going to do all the work for you, but they are here to assist you and guide you and help you. You know what I'm saying? Etc. But look, man, if you want to book a one-on-one consultation with me, DM me on my Instagram at HumbleAli 2 times. And I catch y'all females and males on the next one, man. Peace.